Well, earlier today, founder of the Turks and Caicos Islands Reef Fund, Don Stark, spoke to Newswatch about a problem he says continues to affect his organization and several other boaters. Take a listen.
Under an agreement with the Department of Environment and Maritime Affairs, we have installed 12 different snorkel boat moorings out east of Leeward Cut. And recently we've discovered that someone has been intentionally disconnecting the moorings and just letting the lines drift free. In fact, we were out and replaced 7 of the 12 moorings a little over a week ago. And over this past weekend, I've discovered that there are only 4 left out there.
And that's not all.
So now what's happening is they're actually cutting the lines rather than unscrewing the shackles and just letting them drift free.
Don Stark, founder of the Turks and Caicos Islands Reef Fund, said he is baffled and remains clueless about who is behind the cutting of moorings the fund's donors has spent thousands on.
You have to realize, I mean, once under the terms of our agreement with DEMA, once we install a mooring, it becomes government property. So they're vandalizing government property by removing these. This situation is very frustrating for me because I personally spend hours getting the lines ready to put in for the moorings, and it costs our donors a lot of money every time we have to replace one of these. And why I don't understand why anyone would be removing these moorings. It doesn't seem to make any sense to anybody that I've talked to. And it doesn't do anybody any good. It's not like they're stealing them for the lines or for the buoys or for the hardware or anything like that. So I'm at a loss.
Stark has taken his concerns to the public and to the Department of Maritime Affairs to no avail. He says the foundation will no longer be replacing the costly moorings this time.
With only 4 left out there, it's probably unlikely they're going to see anybody doing anything out there. And I don't have any plans to reinstall the missing ones now, since they just went missing in a week, and it costs us between $1,000 and $2,000 to replace each one. I'm not going to be reinstalling them, so it just means the boats are going to have to start anchoring again, which means they're going to be unintentionally doing damage to the reef out there.
And it could be disastrous for the highly popular coral reef site in the Leeward Cut. He said the moorings helps to protect the reef from damage.
Every day you'll see, if the weather's good, you'll see 10 or 12 boats out there, and they are out there 2-3 times a day. Every time they go out there, they have to either anchor or tie up to a mooring. Well, the moorings protect the reef by giving them an easy option to secure their boat while they've got snorkelers in the water, rather than having to drop an anchor and potentially damaging the reef.
Stark dismisses the possibility that there could be natural factors at play.
One of the moorings that I picked up over the weekend that was found drifting free, you can see that it's been cut with a knife.
In the meantime, he encourages anyone with information to contact the TCI Reef Fund or the Department of Maritime Affairs.